Hey there, ho there, hi there. I'm back. It was a decent break. It was really, actually something really funny just happened. So I was like, I'm about to like set it up again, right? And I'm like, oh, I should go get my mail. So I go out the front door and I grab my mail. And, it's some junk, whatever. And then I go and sit down and start setting the stream up. And then I hear a noise while I have my headphones on. I'm like, what the fuck? Is that someone knocking at my door? And the mail that I got was yesterday's mail. And actually, that was today's mail getting dropped off. I didn't bother to go grab it, but like I went to the door and I saw the mailman walking away and I was like, oh. That was pretty funny. Anyway, let's fucking do it. Let's fucking go. I'll turn this up a little bit. There we go. I was just watching Pat a little bit while I was waiting to set up the stream, because what I'll do is to make sure, like, I will sometimes, as I'm setting up, I will watch someone else's stuff to be a test, because obviously, like, I have my mixer hooked up and I have the audio from the computer, which does stuff like notifications, right? Notification sounds, and also if you've heard me unplugging my phone that I charge through my computer, sometimes when I go on break, when you hear the device disconnect sound, that's what that is. It's me grabbing my phone that I have plugged in to my computer to charge. But that's on a separate, right? That's on a separate channel from what's coming in from the PlayStation. And so in order to test, like, I will leave like a stream on, like I was watching Pat for a little bit while I was having having some food, watching Pat, and then I switched and then when I started setting it up, I was still doing it. He's still in the baby dungeon, the one with the baby as the final boss. Okay, looking at this is extremely hilarious, because this is before I went to the dungeon, and this is after coming out of the dungeon. That's so funny. That's a lot. That's a lot. This is the night before I went in the dungeon, and this is coming out of the dungeon. Like, I saw those two numbers next to each other, and I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, that's one day. Right? This is even worse, though, because you see it right there, right? This is about to go to the dungeon. This is saying, okay, it's time to go to the dungeon. I'm saving before going to the dungeon. And then... But to be fair, right? To be fair, I was going through and got all the way to... Right? So... These saves are obviously from when I was going through the first dungeon, and I haven't had a dungeon go long enough to get this far. Like, there were like, I don't know, 3 or 4 saves that were the first dungeon that we were overwriting. So, yeah. That's a lot. That was 8 levels. 8 levels. Fucking wild. Did I already do the, yeah. Okay, let's see. Alright, we have, we have the dungeon to unlock the social link with Yufa. I want this runner to be such a marvel that even old Louis has to pick his job up off the floor. That's when you know that's why I know I'll have truly made it. A polish and refine every last nut and bolt until everyone can see her for the radiant belle she is, while the whole kingdom will fall in love with her. I mean, I already am, Nuris. But also with Juno. Alright, let's see. So, obviously we want to have Yufa in the party for the... Well, obviously we're required to have Yufa in the party for this. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's... Well, what does she have right now? Let's see. Alright, so she has fire, wind and debuff, cure status ailment, and regen. And then I gave her single target heal. And then she has these synth skills, which are extremely cheap, actually, for what they do. Like 14 MP from 2 characters to do extreme electric damage. That's pretty significant, actually. Let's see. And then I have... So what would I want Juna to be carrying, then? Would I want her to stay on Cleric, or would I want to switch to... If I put her on Commander, she gets Ice, Megiddo, single target Ice, Megiddo, Mataru Kaja. I don't know if that's the best. Sniper. She gets the Pierce skills, but... I mean, with all of her... Like, does it factor off of magic? I mean, because she has... I think it still factors off of, We give her Magic Seeker. She has Vital Jaw, single target heal, wind. Or we could swap her class entirely. We could put her on Wizard. But she's almost maxing Dancer, so I want to max her on Dancer, right? Although there is one thing that we can do. We can fucking give her this. Probably one of the best inherited skills. Recovers a medium amount of MP every turn. Period. Full stop. It's the reason why you want to actually level Dancer on... It's the reason why you want to level Dancer on every single fucking character. Because you get that at, what? Hold on. You get that at level... You want level 11 Dancer on every character, basically. So that you can fucking... So that you can transfer that skill. Putting her on Mage would take a while. We could put her on... Well, what does Commander does buff magic. But you can't, right, you can't inherit Summoner skills, and... Yeah, Summoner's so fucking weird, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the weirdos. Let's see how effective she is with the sniper's mask on. And then... yeah, I'll stay on Wizard. Yufa has some healing, although... oh, right, we can inherit more skills to Wizard now. Let's see, Magic Circle and... we're gonna add Patra, be able to heal status ailments, and then Magic Circle. And while we're at it, I can unlock Dancer on Short King and start leveling it up to get to that fucking MP skill. Is that a prodigious talent who takes on aspirations and dreams, conveying them through phantasmagorical arts to delight the world? Yeah.
頼んだ。もちろん。
O worthy heart who tempers, thou art prepared to face thine own inner weakness and unleash thy latent potential. I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the masked dancer. It's straight up, it's such a, even if I didn't know it was going to be Persona Master, it's such a fucking, every single thing about this class, about this job, just screams, oh yeah, it's fucking Persona. If I use my masks effectively, I can adapt to any battle. I will face my fears in my own heart as well. Literally just fucking every goddamn fucking, every fucking line is referencing Persona on when you're using Dancer stuff. I'm not gonna switch to it. I'm going to feed it some XP. How many levels can I get?
この技があれば
Can we get there? No, it doesn't look like we can. Close though. Yeah. Okay, cool.
どうする
Yeah, it's not a commitment of more than 1 day, so we don't need to actually fucking do another save. Oh, holy shit, look at this. We have you can tell that we have almost the whole party. Look at that. Look at that. You can tell that there's one more person to get from the number of chairs. What does the fuck... oh, wait, no. It won't be... oh, it takes 2 days. 1 second. Since it takes 2 days, we need to do this. Just in case. Alright. Since there's a camp on the way, we need to fucking go. We need to... that's the extra save. This is the site of Yufa's trial. I apologize for taking up your time like this, but I simply must take the trial. I must get stronger. You got nothing to be sorry for, love. We're friends. Helping each other is what we do. Whatever it takes, we'll knock this trial out together. Very well then. I'm counting on your help, everyone. Now that I think about it, didn't the informant on oh! Oh, let's wait. We forgot to talk to the informant. Let's do that. Getting ahead of myself. Let's see. The inn. Oh wait, no, not the inn. Yo, informant, what's up, bro? Oh, I also didn't sell shit or appraise shit or anything like that. Land of Ceremony Trial. Special place for us before they venture outside of the island. Our youth go there to face a trial. It's not mandatory, of course. According to what I've heard, the trial itself tasks the subject with defeating the monster within. Okay, we definitely have to fucking bring Juna for that as well then. Said to be a bizarre creature that doesn't resemble any living thing. I wonder if it truly is a monster. Once again, we're doing Persona references. Yeah. Rumor has it that it likes to summon its little friends. Its companions strengthen it, and then it hits you with a barrage of wind magic. Apparently it's weak to fire. Best use that to your advantage to end things quickly. Also, there's a bird-like monster called a Leogryph there. The closer you are to it, the worse its attacks get. If I were you, I'd attack it from a distance and avoid using wind magic since it won't be effective. Okay, cool. Oh, and they're literally telling you to go to academia because you want to make a vessel for, because you'd want to make a vessel for Yufa to get that gargoyle. So that she has a fire skill. I could have just teleported. Let's go. Alright. Sell. Holy shit. Appraise. Armor piercer. We already have one. Duskfly Staff. It's an upgrade. Imbued with the forbidden spell to destroy the immortal. Increases damage against undead-type monsters. Cool. So instead of boosting my electric attack, now I do more against undead. Dragon Katana. Oh, I forgot to equip it. Referee's Signal. Commander Weapon. Vivid Ensemble. Prevents Charm. Interesting. But literally, let's see. Oh, it increases... I guess we can give that to Yufa? Sure. Let's see. Nameless. I mean, we can get this now. Oh, that would have been super helpful in the dungeon. Oops. Well, we'll still get it. Might as well. Ooh. Shit. We already have that. Okay. Armor, actually. Let's see. Greatly increases evasion against dark. All stats +3. Oh, look. Interesting. Okay. The magic classes. I guess we'll give that to Juna. Fitting that she gets the most expensive one. That increases my defense by a little bit and gives magic +5. Nah. Okay. Whoa. What do we got here? Let's see. No. Okay, we're good.
さて
I don't remember if we have shit to appraise, so I'm gonna, or to purify. We still have to deal with this. Where's fucking Rella? Where's Rella? Let's see. Astral Saint Fist. Oh, fuck yeah. And Mirror Mail. Okay, we can only get one of these. Resist light damage. 300 defense. Skills that hit multiple times will always hit the maximum amount. Oh, that's fucked. But we're probably going to use this more. Let's be real. Wait. Yeah. It gives an extra resistance.
Yes.
Oh, Demon's Mail. You can change it to resisting dark damage, too. For free? Or for 50... Oh, damn. Halves damage received from ambush. Oh, shit. Well. Those are fucking amazing. So we can resist dark or resist light. That's fucking sick. Okay. Now we can go back to the Gauntlet Runner. Do we have to teleport back to the island before we can do this? Yes. Okay, no, it's fine. Okay. Weather seems pretty bad there today. We might hit delays, so maybe we should get our fortune told. It should be fine. Alright. Some sort of altar that's appeared in the lounge. Yufa said something about possessing divine power, so let's give it a look. Praying at the altar. Yufa has arranged an altar in the lounge. Use it to dedicate a heartfelt prayer to another person, which may increase their maximum MP. Okay, cool. Alright, let's cook. Oh, Yufa brought new recipes. Let's see. Steadfast stew. Anything new that we can make? Almighty golden stew. Increases. Oh, it's fucking heat riser in a bowl, huh? Oh, and then there's charge and concentrate in a bowl. Those are fucking sick. Okay, let's do that. And this is probably going to be a Yufa cooking scene. Since this is a Virga Island recipe, I'm sure Yufa will teach you. I'll go get her. Back home, we would most frequently cook things by placing them into stews, alongside plentiful herbs and spices. Etria is blessed with a warm climate. Perhaps that's why its people prefer foods that cause them to perspire. Our spices range from sharp to refreshing, and we select them according to the needs of our body at the time.
いいですか?
You only need a pinch of that herb for the best results. Add too much and it becomes a most deadly poison, so I urge you to be cautious. When I prepare my meal, I cast a spell, an incantation infused with my love and
で
affection.
は
Yeah, let's cast it together. Nirmata Imao Renacio. Hmm.
これは
Almighty Golden Stew is a secret recipe of the Mastari tribe. It's good for your health, so please help yourself to it. Okay, let's see. Hey, what's up?
そういえば
Sanctus Trust asked me to sing a lot of their ceremonies, although I wouldn't say I practice the faith. But the pay isn't half bad, and I get to sing in front of huge crowds, so I guess that makes them a good client? The power that I awaken to, it's already tremendously strong, but there's room for me to improve. I can feel it. As long as I continue to hone this power on our travels, I'll one day be able to face any enemy. Oh, hey, look, the beds, I just realized that every time a new person joins, the beds get personalized. So this is ours, right? This one. And then, I think that one down there is Juna's. I think that's Stroll and Hulkenberg. And then this is definitely Yufa's, right? Like this one. So it looks like I would have to go. I'd have to look back before, right? Because Heismay sleeps up top. So, and I have no idea where our last member's gonna sleep. But yeah, it looks like. Oh, they even have the colors too, right? No, they don't have the colors. Do they? Wait. Okay, so this one on the right is Stroll, and this one is Hulkenberg, the red one. And then this one's Juna, and this one's Yufa. Okay. And we know this one's ours because it's open. Alright, let's see. That one's Short Kings, yeah. Let's see. So what can we do? Alright, so we've got Courage. We can pray to increase someone else's max MP. We can read. Oh, we should check the plants. Oh, we haven't done. Okay. What else? Nothing in the engine room. We can fish. Okay, so courage or books. We need courage, but I happen to know... Oh, but wisdom's close. Okay, let's, we were doing the wisdom book, right? Also, I happen to know that this one... I learned that this one increases courage. Okay. Alright, just about done reading this. So this is going to give us big wisdom. Advocating for sustainable, yep. Wait, what is this? Conflict in the magical future. Wealth breeds inequality, and inequality leads to strife. To know this and continue our trajectory as a civilization is tantamount to planning for its ruin. In this case, our best moves for the future is to stop our march altogether, abandon pretenses and upgrade, become living fossils cultivated by magic igniters. What? So because we'll end up fighting, we just quit living? We go into some kind of weird eternal dream connected to igniters? What? I'd prefer ruin to that, honestly.
What?
Yes.
Okay, that was the wrong answer. I don't fucking care. Also kind of, I wish he'd have a little faith in people, you know?
よし
Still made it.
剣士それ
Awesome.
ああ、こちらニューラス。
Oh, hell yeah.
凱旋者
Oh, this looks like it's gonna be sick.
一行の凱旋者は
The
燃えるような
prismatic
夕日
sea.
が広がる地極彩色の海へとたどり着くよく船乗りたちの間で
Sailors
は
whisper,
海の怪物に出会った者の前
other
に
world, if you
この
survive
世
the
なら
terrors
ざ
of
る
the
絶
deep.
景が
Yeah.
立ち現れると囁かれるだが詳しい様を語れる者にはなぜか出会わないその理由を今彼らは目の前に見ていた
What? I've never seen so much red in the sky. It's like it's on fire. The setting sun is akin to a streak of crimson ink, bleeding its color into the sky and sea alike. Well, I'll be damned, Stroll. I didn't know you were such a poet. Isn't that surprising, Biat? I guess he had a lot of education growing up.
まあ
I suppose that's true, yeah.
それにしても
Our problems feel so trivial when faced with the true sublimity of the natural world. It almost makes you want to scream, doesn't it? Huh? Now you've lost me. It does make me want to scream.
だけど
Juna, don't you feel the urge to sing when you see something such as this? Well, I suppose. There are moments when I feel like I just want to express my feelings with a song.
あら
Wait, was this your way of requesting a performance?
特別
Well,
よ
then I must oblige, but this CA air isn't great on my vocal cords, so I'll keep it short.
よし
よ
Quite the evocative piece, if I may say so myself. It's almost as though you can still hear the young miss singing, isn't it?
凱旋者は野営地に到達する辺りに怪物の脅威の気配がない
Okay,
こ
the
と
way you're fucking talking, narrator, makes me
また
fucking highly
一日の終
sus.
わりが近づいている夜の時間をどのように過ごすか皆が
I am
思
very
いを巡らせ
concerned with the
始
way
める
you're speaking, narrator. Why you gotta be like that? Oh, it looks like she got a new mask. After her mask blew up when she awakened, she got a new one. That's funny. Like when she awakened, her mask fucking exploded and now she has a new one. That's pretty funny. Oh, look, we can get eloquence from talking to Juna. Ooh. Hey, Yufa. We have a kitchen and bedrooms, and there's even a washroom. Everything we need is here. This Gauntlet Runner feels more akin to a house with legs. Just think of the relations that could be established between the island and the mainland if Gauntlet Runners were to become accessible to more people. Hey, don't go voting for Lena now. Don't go voting for Lena. Yufa. Anyone we can... Nope. Alright, let's see. So we got eloquence and wisdom. We just got wisdom to 4. So the priority is to get them to 4. Because, you need 4 in a social stat to unlock the final rank of a bond. Apparently. We saw that with Heismei earlier. And, courage and tolerance down there. Okay. So let's see. What do we got? Our courage isn't very high. Our tolerance is close. And our eloquence is close. I think I'm gonna go for eloquence. And yes, Yes, it is. It is because it's Juna. You remember that festival I was asked to sing at in Browhaven? I wonder what song they'd want to hear. The festival's held in honor of the laborers, so maybe something that lifts their spirits? Something to think on. I can't help but feel like singing my heart out. The song is just words on the wind without an audience, so would you care to listen? Besides, it might just empower you. Alright, it'll hone my eloquence. Hell yeah. Oh, that's the song that she sang in the first cutscene we saw her in. Back in Grand Trad. You know, someone once told me that my songs were like magic, that they could change the world. At the time, I didn't give it any more thought than you would a gracious compliment. But I've come to believe that emotions, the raw power born of feelings, can change the world. Doesn't that sound like the original form of magic? Yeah. I think I understand what you mean. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's like the whole thing that happens that caused ruin, right? I'm happy to hear you say that. Feels like we had a bit of a connection there, doesn't it? I'm not gonna say it. I've never told this to anyone before, but beyond being the world's greatest songstress, I have another goal. Truth is, at some point in the future, I'd like to conduct research on archetypes. Why archetypes? The power that awakened in us is magical in nature, that much I know. Archetypes are a power born when a heart yearns for something. With more knowledge of them, perhaps every soul in the world could manifest its own individual needs. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I think the only reason I can have my head in the clouds like this is because you're our captain, you know. It's such a relief to be understood. I'm happy to serve at your command, not in like an army type of way, but as friends with a common goal who need a leader. I think everyone here brings something unique to the table, so in battle, it's up to you to direct those talents. You have your role to play too. You're just saying that. All this roughhousing was well outside of my repertoire before I awakened my power. Talking to you like this, I can tell we're on the same wavelength. I mean, we only met because we were so reckless that we both broke into Louis' room. Let's keep rocking the boat. Please, I'd roll my eyes if anyone but you said that. Something about your good nature makes people let you off with a smile. Clearly the wrong choice. But you don't get penalized for wrong choices in this game, which is great. Well, there's work to be done, isn't there? I'm excited for what tomorrow will bring. Well, you do a little bit sometimes, but not on the social links. Thanks for listening to all my nattering today. Let's talk again sometime.
Yes.
Maybe I'll sing just a bit longer. Naturally, you'll be sticking around, won't you? Okay, I wonder if we're gonna have a random battle. Yeah. Hulkenberg's intuition was right. They're boarding us now. Get yourselves out to the deck. Oh, hey, I have a staff that fucking hits undead. It's weak to light. I don't have light. Well. Fire? Fuck. Oh my god. Well, I know that's weak to win. That's good. Okay. Well,
全力を尽くし私だって召喚ユーモが倒された
Oh fuck.
助けてあげて
Okay, I'm restarting.
ユーモが倒れてる助けてあげて
Now I'm restarting because I'm gonna have to anyway. Does this reflect everything but light?
風属性はダメよ他の攻撃で攻めて
It repels wind, it repels lightning.
王者の魂をここにこれ
Okay, yeah.
敵の反撃が来るよ 体調の不安が増大してる攻撃を受けるとま
This is a problem.
天才発明家の腕が鳴るね。
氷属性はダメよ
ウィザード
手段を探して
ちょっと待った頼むよ
やってやるんだから貫け多分これも私だって違います集中
Alright, this is all gonna fucking kill us. So...
お願いします
相手を詰めるぞ精霊の力を打ち砕け落ち着いてい
It's
こう
weak to
前
blind.
へ敵の増援
みんなまだ終わってない
恥ずかしくない戦下がるよ加減はしない吹き荒れろ
ちょっと弱点に命中
Okay, there we go.
マスクドダンサーいっけー絶頂王の魂よ
Perish.
私に力を
みんな無事か行くぞ剣ようがて
Okay. That was pretty funny.
ありがてえ。おやすみ。
That was pretty funny.
神王が決する日にまた一日近づく。
何しようか
I have a really strong wind skill on Yufa right now, so I'm switching this out for that. There we go. Also, I don't know if Gunner's a good mask to have on. I don't know. Or Sniper. Yeah, I think I'll keep that for now. We can get imagination with Yufa, but we don't really need imagination. We do need courage. And, but what we need more than that is we need to farm. So what can we cook? Anything we haven't cooked yet that we can cook? We can cook one of these.
それは
Only Hulkenberg knows how to cook that.
なあ
There's much to discover on your first trip to any town. That said, I tend to focus on the various cuisines on offer. I find it fascinating the dish can use the same combination of ingredients. Using the same combination of ingredients can result in something altogether different depending on who cooked it. Perhaps the same could be said of people. Every new experience and smallest wisdom gained influences who we are. Of course, Hulkenberg helps us make the fucking chunk of bread that's so hard that you can throw it and it deals almighty damage. To that end, what if I abandon my usual methods and open my mind? Were I to challenge myself thus, could a new creation be born? Special animation for this. Started preparing food with Hulkenberg, trusting our sixth senses. These ingredients are the same as they've ever been, but today their luster is brighter, don't you think?
いいか
Never drop your guard, and especially not when you think you've won. It is at that moment that we fall back on our most common habits. Wow, what an aromatic and creative dish we made. Stale black bread is complete. Taking the aroma, 'tis truly one of a kind, is it not? Well, we can throw it at enemies to deal damage. Okay, we don't actually need imagination. However, and we do need courage, but I want to plan.
"水平線の先に現れたのは儀礼の地。一年を通して太陽が照りつける灼熱
I
の
wonder
孤
what
島で
effect heat is going to
過
have
酷
on
な環
this.
境を生き抜く怪物たちは尋常ならざる強さを誇り、いつしか島への立ち入りは儀式的な意味を持つようになった。洞窟者ですら恐れを抱いて近づくことのない霊廟へと、一行は心を奮い立たせながら静かに足を踏み入れるのだった。
Behold the land of ceremony. This is my first time stepping within it.
さて
We should make our way towards the inner area, correct? Denny said we should be prepared for a fight. He also said we could have what treasure we find. He probably won't be back, so we should take him up on it.
よし
Yes, this is more than a fair trade, so don't give me that, "Oh, I must apologize for being such a great burden" line, Yufa. Huh? How did you read my very thoughts? You wear them on your face, love. Bit of an open book. I can see why your brother worries.
おい
Not to dampen this spirit in chat, but we have no idea what lies ahead. Best to stay sharp from here on.
任せるわ
Alright. Dungeon save. There's another Nurse part.
あのね
Yep. Just help her with this trial.
そうか。
Oh, that's right. This is the grab people who aren't in the party thing you can do.
じゃあ
As though you can't do that in the menu.
行こっか 気をつけて
任せておけ
なあ
We shall serve as the trial's witnesses. The magma shrouding this place will only grow deeper as you descend into the lower levels. Within those depths, you will meet skeletal monsters. Lances and swords will have little effect on their kind.
それなら
We encountered skeletal foes in the Grand Cathedral, right? Maybe we can defeat them the same way. It'll be a grueling trial, Lady Yufa. Please be cautious.
どうする？
Eh? maybe. We'll see. Oh, wait, we have this. Maybe. Oh, there's chambers to the side. Okay, let's check these.
異常なし。
Nothing over here. Those are set dressing. This is a farm crystal.
気を抜けなさい。この力どんどん育ちます。
Okay, so we can just farm here, huh?
こちらに気づいたか。
Oh, and we're getting bonus XP because it's bad weather.
無理しないで。
くそ見つかったか。こっちだよ。
作戦聞いてる。いけるよ。
Well, that means we won't get extra turns, I think. Well, bonus XP is fine with me because we're trying to level Yufa up because she's like 5 levels behind. Oh, there's a shit ton of crystals, huh? They're just all farm crystals, huh?
使えそうなものはもらっておきましょう。
Holy fuck.
一気に攻める。どうだ。捕らえた。接近戦だ。
聞いてるよ。
これで安全になったか。
作戦聞いてる。いけるよ。効果抜群ね。どうにかれましょう。辺りに敵はいないみたい。これで安全ね。
Oh, I get it.
どうする。
This dungeon literally exists so you can help Yufa catch up if you're leveled past her. That's what it is. That's why there's so many farm crystals.
警戒を。
このまま押し切る。
効果抜群ね。どんどん攻めましょう。
まだ残敵がいる。注意しろ。
強い敵がいるみたい。やつだよね。絶対に当たったわ。聞いてるよ。
片付いたか。しばらくは安全だ。
Okay, there we go. Ooh! Is that an upgrade for you? Yes, it is. Increases fire attack strength. Excellent.
宝箱が近いわ。この辺りよ。
そこか。そこだ。気づかれた。好きなよ。
作戦聞いてる。いけるよ。危ないよ。若いわ。作戦に当たったわ。聞いてるよ。 効果抜群ね。どんどん攻めましょう。
捕らえた。一気に攻める。このまま押し切る。どうだ。
体力に気をつけろ。
Let's see. Okay, we need to find the door.
敵がいるな。
体力が危険かも。
こっちだよ。
かなり効いてる。
捕らえた。 まま押し切る。前へ。
ようやく始末がついたか。
We need to destroy some of the farm
宝
crystals
箱この近く
so
に
that
あ
we
りそう
have
よ。
room to fucking explore.
宝箱が近いわ。この辺りよ。
But there's still plenty.
どうやら敵に見つかったようですね。ねえ、宝箱が近いよ。
見つけた。
Excellent.
「敵に備えて」「
勝つだ。
弱点をついたわ。
さて。どうだ。
その調子よ。これで一安心ね。肩は強いね。何かの役に立
This
つ
is a
ん
good
です
one.
ね。もらっときましょう。弱点効いてる。いけるよ。
このまま押し切る。
弱点に当たったわ。効いてるよ。
Yeah, this is definitely the way we want to go.
そこか。詰めるよ。
弱点をついたわ。
いない。
やるじゃないですか。
どうだ。このまま押し切る。このまま押し切る。どうだ。
これで
We'll destroy some of them, but not all of them, for obvious reasons. Oh, there's apparently a tunnel here. Huh.
敵がいるわ。注意して進
捕
む。
らえた。一気に攻める。
Actually need to fight it.
一気に行こう。ウィザード。炎よ。
マスクドダンサー。浄化。私だって召喚。ユーマが倒された。死に誰か助けてあげて。
Well, that sucked.
ユーマが倒れてる。助けて。
前に出る。英霊の力を突破する。
Weak to Pierce, got it.
加減はしない。 輝け。
Oh, it resists light. Fuck. Learn to read, idiot.
私に任せなさい。これから挽回します。うまく抜けたわね。
Nice.
こんな。サマナ。この力が
Did we use fire already? We did.
他の攻撃で攻めて。この人見せます。
みんな無事か。
Oh, yeah. Well,
我が剣。剣よ。うま
it's still a month until that goes into effect, so I'm gonna give it some time.
燃えろ。
Stick with what we know.
すぐやってやるんだから。豪華よ。すごいわね。
100% hit. That's fine.
隊長、攻撃力が低下してるよ。詰めます。ごめんなさい。すみません。
状況を確認する。
低下してる。
見えた。
最 最後の一撃すごかった。この調子でやりましょう。強くなった。
I have fucking Hama on.
どうする？
I actually want Cyclo. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And there's no way to get into that yet. So we want to go here. Wait. Okay, yeah, that's another way up. Okay, yeah, I see.
異常なし。
Yep. Alright, cool. Yeah, I mean, there's still a month until it actually goes into effect, so I'm not gonna fuck around with it until a little bit later, but yeah, that shit's fucked, man.
宝箱、この近くにありそうよ。
They're really determined to kill it, aren't they?
宝箱が近いわ。
Oh, there's a thing over here. There we go. They really are determined to just end Twitter, huh?
いかん、感づかれたぞ。
警戒して。やりましたね。
It's alright.
キャッはい。
弱点をついたわ。警戒して。強敵が近くにいるわ。強敵がいるわ。注意して。
よし、どうだ？キャッこのまま押し切る。
抜群ね。どんどん攻めましょう。
Oh. Yeah, you hit it once and they all decide to fucking attack it, apparently.
ねえ、宝箱が近いよ。
Okay, no other way through, so staircase down it is. Yeah, he's finally killing it. And I think it's this one. Yeah.
気をつけて。
一気に攻める。
やる。これでしょ。行くわよ。風属性はダメよ。
Weak to
他
pierce,
の攻撃で攻めて。
repels wind, resists light. Got it.
ウィザード。炎よ。
この力で豪華よ。私行きます。来たね。
It's because they're so fucking stupid. They're actually like they're just dumb.
突破する。
弱点に命中したはずよ。
Like
王者の魂をここに。
business school is a surefire way to just annihilate
歌姫の華麗な舞台。やってや
just
る。
annihilate any thought in the head of a person.
根性あるじゃない。全力を尽くします。お覚悟を。先生、出番です。 敵は全滅みたい。お疲れ様。
さらなる高みへ。拙者の力もまだ伸びるらしい。まだ残りが多いな。
キャッ
気をつけて。
せっか
そこだ。危ないじゃない。
All right, let's see. Get item.
キャッ
近くにまだ敵がいますね。注意してください。
Oh,
敵がいるな。前へ。かかる。続けて攻める。この力で燃えろ。
マスクドダンサー豪華よ。私だって召喚。
相手英霊の力を前に出る。マジックナイト。剣よ、うがて聞いてないだと。
Right, we don't get extra turns from the weakness. Because the weather's bad. Nice.
Wizard! 炎よ。まだ耐える。
歌接近すればそれ。しつこいわね。全力を前へ出ます。ごめんなさい。申し訳ありません。
状況を確認。マジックナイト貫け。なぜだ。手応えはあったはず。こんなかすり傷だ。これしき。
Well, that's what I get for going in bad weather, huh?
ウィザード燃えろ。
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Tara. It's literally just idiots. With zero skills, zero
金の敵が残っておる。
knowledge who think they know everything, right? That's the important part. They think that by virtue of the money they inherited, that somehow that means they're smart. Okay, we got the Nurus relic. Strangely shaped pebble. It radiates a mysterious light from within. I wonder, this has got to be one of the relics that Nurus wanted, right? When we get out of here, let's show it to him and see what he thinks. Alright, let's see. Okay, now we need to go open that shortcut over there. Okay. Where's the shortcut?
敵を負けたな。余計な勝負。
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, so... Yeah. Past this point, the influence of Magla becomes more pronounced. A profound darkness consumes the area and will hinder your progress. You should not linger in this place for too long. I pray for your success in the trial. Get it, get it, get it! Fuck! These fucking little dipshit asshole fucking exploders.
敵に味方警戒しろ。
やりましたね。敵を負けたようです。
接近戦だ。キャッキャッセッテッいないわ私はキャッ今のうちに通すぞ。押し切った。このままだ。この力で
Don't fuck around.
王者の魂をここに燃えなさい。行きます。先生、出番です。
みんな無事前に出る。我が正義にかけて。手応えはあったはず。
Holy shit.
行くぞ
攻撃力が低下してるよ。
燃えろただ耐え
やってやるんだから。しつこいわね。全力サムナ低下してる。来たれよ。まだ健在です。
相手をよく見る。英霊の力をこの距離を取る。
中堅ベルグ。
なすべきことのために。
てるよ。
こんなものか。これ式。
炎よ。
よし、敵の増援なし。先を急ぐわよ。やり。
キャッ一気に攻める。よしこのまま追いかけに攻める。
I'm just gonna kill that spawner real quick. Because there's plenty of spawners on the upper levels that we can deal with. We can fuck around with.
動かせるものが近く。
よし
見つけたっと。うん、安全よ。どうやら敵に見つかったようですね。
捕らえた。詰めるよ。接近戦だ。
See, that was a tactic that I'm glad worked, which was wait until it fucking starts casting a spell.
行くぞ
Right? Wait until it starts casting a spell.
燃えろ
Instantly recovered from stun. That's great.
この力で豪華よ。多分これもサムナ召喚。
状況を確認するなすべきことのために。私はここだ。こんなものか。
Okay, tanking distracts it from doing the soul rush move. Good to know.
加減はしない。炎よ。
マスクドダンサー。燃えなさい。ごめん、甘かった。皆に力を合わせましょう。もっと違うやり方があるはず。風属性はダメよ。他の攻撃で攻めて。サムナ来たれよ。申し訳ありません。
みんな無事か。前に出る。マジックナイト。見えた。
最後の一撃すごかった。この調子でいきましょう。敵は倒しきった。
Lever.
キャッツこのまま押し切る。
警戒しておけ。
敵がいるな。このまま押し切る。
一気に攻めましょう。
行くぞ。燃えろ。
王者の魂はここに。私だってやれ。お覚悟を。召喚。
状況を確認する。我が正義にかけて。
Please don't recover from stun. Thank you.
炎よ残った。
すぐ楽にこの力で豪華よ。
Burn's really nice. I like how burn is different. Like, they actually separated out burn from poison in this game. Burn is... So, burn tacks on extra damage anytime you do... anytime it takes damage. And it's a percentage base, too. So, like, if you do big damage while it's burned, you get extra, basically. Whereas poison is just damage per turn, as you would expect. Very nice. Hold up. Ow.
かなり効いた。その調子よ。弱点に当たったわ。効いてるよ。
I do like how they differentiate burn from poison. That's pretty good. Okay, cool. What's up? Pasteurize the chamber where you will undergo the trial and acquire the proof you seek. It is impossible to know what form your anxieties will manifest as. Please know that all of us, the chief included, await your safe return. May fortune favor you, Lady Yufa. Okay. Spawner. Oh, bug.
いいものを拾ったみたいですね。
キャッツこっちだよ。
弱点に当たったわ。効いてるよ。かなり効いてる。その調子よ。何これ。私は。
Yes.
いいですね。
Cure status ailments for all allies. Sick.
宝箱。この
やった。
Coral mail. Very nice. And now we have actually a reason to go to academia again, where we didn't used to. Alright, let's see. Masks. Oh, we can make a merchant mask. Might as well. But, like, we can actually make 2. Summons. Let's see. There's nothing we can make. Okay, can't make any new summons. Here comes gravity. I bet beating this boss will give us a talisman to help us make a new summon vessel. Okay, Plateau, let's give us a record. And with that, before I go in on a boss fight, I am going to take a break and go have a smoke. So I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, I am back. Let's fight this boss.
ここ
It's where the trial will be held. Are you prepared? Yeah, let's fucking go. That's a human. That's certainly something. This must be what Brother mentioned.
なるほどな。
The bizarre shape. I see. So the test is to fight through this without being intimidated by
任
it.
せておけ。
Nothing we aren't used to. If we pool our talents, there's nothing we cannot accomplish.
皆さん
Feel that together with all of you, I can do this. Please lend me some of your strength.
もちろん
Of course, love. Let's go, everyone. All right, let's see. We're gonna stick with what we've had so far. And
試練の最後ね全力でかかりましょ
加
う
減はしない。ちょっと待っ
oh,
て。
弱点の炎属性を狙いましょう
we already know it's weak to fire. Let's go. Although we won't get extra turns.
炎よ。聞いてるはずなのに。
と思ったのに特別使いこなしてみせる豪華よ見てるはずなのに行きます違います力を合わせましょう
任せたよ。
召喚通じないというの
我が正義にかけてかかってくるがいい。
本物の真髄を見せてやる。
こいつって怖い気をつけて
この力で。違うな。王者の魂をここに燃えろ。今
弱点に命中した
この力で浄化。
これで倒れないの多分これがサムナここまで集中もっと違うやり方があるはずサムナ先生出番で弱点をついたはずなのに
力を一つに。これではダメだな。これが我が剣。私はここだ。
落ち着くこの力で。炎よ。聞いてるはずなのに。
はずなのに甘く見てなさい絡めてでいくわお覚悟を召喚聞いてるはずなのに
マジックナイトかかってくるがいい。
is that even? Well, it's preventing it from doing the extra. Well, maybe it's
行
not.
くぞ。燃えろ。手応えあったのに。
と思ったのに歌ひやってやるんだからちょっと苦しいわよ皆がサムナ違いますね皆さんと一緒なら行きます来たれよ手応えはあったのに手に命中したはずよ
英霊の力を。この技じゃない。前に出る。これが我が剣。
We won't get an extra
マ
turn
ジッ
that
クナ
way.
イト。私はここだ。
大丈夫。この力で。炎よ。
今ついたはずなのにすぐ楽にした王者の魂をここに燃えなさい全力を尽くします 私だってここまでしなくても。どうぞ。
行くぞ。なすべきことのために打ち砕け。
何でしたっけ。流派が冒険
加減はしない。
このままだと技が使えないよ。
支援するよ。
ありがとうございます。
この力で光道よ。
ついてるはずなの。使いこなしてみせます。この力では強すぎる。お願いします。
みんな無事か。英霊の力を聞いてないだと。
本物の真髄を見せてやる。この力で。ちょっと待った。頼むよ。
王者の魂はここに。
There we go. Easy. Yep. Yep.
やりました。
さらなる高み
Four
を目指す
heroes leap of light. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see. I wonder if what you got earlier could serve as that proof of victory you want.
うん。他にそれっぽいのもなさそうね。
Oh, it's voiced.
古い骨です。これまでどれだけの同胞がここで果てたのでしょう。この試練は彼らにとって一体どんな意味があったのでしょう。それに比べて私はただ闇雲に戦ってここへたどり着いただけです。
Guess that's part of your trial.
それ全部が試練だ。
全部。そっか。ここまでの道は経験が全ての試練。お願いがあります。私ずっと生贄として生きてきたから、自分は無知だ、なんとかしなきゃって焦ってました。でももしその過去がなかったら、あの怪物を自分の力で倒せたでしょうか。この試練で自分を知った気がします。足りないところも、そしてやれるところも。だからもっと信じてみたくなりました。行くと決めたならどこへだって行けると。外はまだ怖いから、あなたにそばにいてほしいです。そうしたら一人よりもずっと頑張れる。
Holy shit.
そんな気がするんです。
She's the only character who's shorter than tall, or who's shorter than Short King.
もちろん言われなくても。
Or the only, other than,
私
well,
わかり
Haisame,
ました。
obviously.
この胸に燃える力、これこそが
But she's the only standard humanoid that's shorter than him.
自分だけが自分の可能性を知っている。お兄様が伝えたか
I
った
mean,
のは
technically speaking, I think
そういう
Juna's
こ
the
とだったん
same
です
height
ね。
as him because
これ
she's
か
in
らは
heels.
皆さんのために、そしてこの世界のために戦うと決めました。握手ですか？
Short King's like,
普
give
通
me,
の握手です
give me
ね。
my bond.
外の人
Give me
た
the
ちが
bond. What do you think we're here for? I can sense Yufa's trust in me as well as her determination.
神託の巫女ユーファ。彼女こそ召喚師の美徳を心に宿す者。彼女との絆を育てることで、あなたに眠る新たな力が目覚めるでしょう。
Summoner.
ドキドキします。
All Alright, where's the last one? There it is. On the leg. Is something wrong?
何か問題でも。
すみません。
Oh, I bet she sensed the bond happening as well.
ムツタリ族の握手には
Oh.
2つの意味があるんです。一つは今みたいな信頼の印で、
Oh, is this like a Vulcan thing? Is this like how the Vulcans view handshakes?
それからもう一つは、そんな別に特別な意味は気にしないでください。
Accidentally got engaged.
よし。
Accidentally engaged.
ありがとうございました。そろそろ帰りますか。
Yeah, let's go back to the entrance. I think we got everything. I'm pretty sure we got everything. How many fucking, Yeah, that's pretty good. And she got up to rank 10. Let's go into equipment. Restores HP upon defeating an enemy. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, she needs that. And, let's do a save just in case. Yep, Basilio is the last. I'm not gonna play coy about that. I know that. Let's return to town.
わかったわ。
Back in the Virga Island Tavern. I already said it previously, but I would once again like to reiterate my gratitude for aiding me with my task today. These Mistari trials are quite interesting, and I suppose it's not rare to mark the transition into adulthood by facing down a scary foe, but this is on a whole other level. There were so many skeletons about. I suppose many fell there without ever completing their trial. Rather harsh for a rite of passage. Perhaps the island's harsh environment inspired the ritual. They needed warriors hardy enough to withstand the worst of these lands and made a trial to match. Whew, it's a good thing we were able to convince the Magnus brothers to stay on the island until our fake lance is ready. Okay.
神王が決する日にまた一日近づく。
これ。
Alright. Okay, that's fine.
さて。
私は。
Okay, let's see what we got. Stroll, Hulkenberg, Alonso, Barden. Stroll will be able to get Samurai. Let's go get our stuff. In the Gauntlet Runner first of all. Pantry. Toilet. Lucky shit. Shower. Let's see.
やったね。へえ。
Oh, that's interesting. So while the Gauntlet Runner is docked, Short King's bed is covered and everyone else's bed is open. But then while it's in motion, his is open and everyone else's is closed. That's interesting. Let's see. Ritual Island. We already got. Okay, we've got all the relics here. Okay, so we can also give relics to Nuras, but not right now. So probably nighttime for him. All right. Let's do our day save. And let's see. Okay. What do we want to do next? Well, check this. We're gonna need to up our courage, eloquence, and tolerance. Oh, we should go check the, we should go grab the mag from the rock.
行こう。
Oh, we should also check that. We need to check what bonuses we get from Yufa. Let's see. Okay, so, Summoner. Reduces the chance of the party being afflicted with anxiety. That's fucking sick. Yeah. Devil Summoner. Okay, so hers is reduce anxiety. Cool. Came to see the rock. Oh, we should also check that. So, these last couple of jobs have requirements to, they have prerequisites. So if I go over to Stroll, I can show you the prerequisite on Dancer, because obviously I already unlocked it. You have to have Mage and Thief, right? And Summoner, you need Seeker and Faker. Okay. And presumably, Berserker will also need some sort of requirement. It'll probably be like, I don't know. I'd guess you'd need some of this and some of this, right? At least. These two, Warrior and Monk. Maybe Knight or Commander. I think, yeah. I wonder how many archetypes I have unlocked, actually. Oh shit, I need to check that. Right. So... she already meets the requirement for Paladin. And she's going to need Wizard for Dark Knight, so we're going to have to level up Mage and Wizard for her. And then Stroll obviously has the requirement for Samurai already because I specifically did that, so I should probably level up Stroll. Does he get anything else other than Samurai on 7? No, just Samurai. That's fine though, because I think Samurai's cool as fuck. Let's check it. Let's see. Giant Slice, medium physical slash to one enemy. That's alright. Thunderblade, heavy physical electric to all enemies. Okay. Auto Tarakaja. Okay, that's fucking sick. Concentrate. Fucking amazing. 3 ranks for 3 turns. Beautiful. And okay, awesome. Recover HP every turn. That's and then these are severe physical slash to all damage, all enemies. May inflict charm with another warrior or monk or berserker. Extreme physical wind damage to all enemies with a knight, seeker, or commander. Peerless stone cleaver and phantom sword storm we already know about. Okay, cool. What do we get? So paladin, super tank. Yeah, super tank. Counter, amazing. Aid for all, group aid. Recover a medium HP and removes debuffs. Recovers significant MP every turn. Oh fuck. Okay, that's better than the dancer one. Shit. But I mean, it's harder to get to. Flying guard thrust. That's just upgraded jump thrust. Crusader's hammer. Severe physical light. One-time weakness. Adds a weakness to light. Ooh, this is interesting. Severe light to all enemies. Decreases. Fucking damn. And then these we already know. Okay. And then let's look at Dark Knight. What does Dark Knight get? Heavy rush. Yeah. Magic counter. Want that. Upgraded heavy rush. Auto heat riser. Pierce boost. Instant recovery. That's so fucking good. And medium electric and lowers defense. And then of course these. Severe physical dark, one-time weakness to dark. Severe dark to all enemies with full debuff. Damn. Okay. That's some good shit. I don't know which one I want to get. To be honest. Because we can unlock either right away. I guess we'll go Stroll and then Hulkenberg, huh? Let's go hang out, bro.
No.
We've got the lance, and now all we need is the tide. I ought to stay busy so I don't overthink this. Oh, right. Regarding the matter of my inheritance, it seems my father's merchant friend reached out to Lord Hydron. I'd like to go to the Grand Cathedral to negotiate. If you have time, would you accompany me? Hell yeah. Let's go.
Arigato.
Let's make for the royal capital.
Well?
I've been informed about the land. This conversation could have been far less roundabout if only you'd informed me of your assets. What are these documents? The contract, lad. You seem rather hurried, so I wasted no time preparing it. With but a signature, you become a landowner. This is countryside land, yes, but the price is a rare bargain. The owner forfeited it after losing his fortunes on a gamble.
So ka.
There was an owner, Then am I right to presume this land still has tenants? Yes, quite a few. They're yours to command. Vacate them, employ them, the choice is yours. Your property, your people. A bargain, wouldn't you say? The total acreage is a bit smaller than Halia. Minor details. The land is readily available, and that alone makes it valuable. There's even an estate manor you can claim at your convenience.
Yeah.
It matters, actually. Something is off.
Ah.
Right. If there are already residents there, I'd be introducing conflict by moving the Hallians on top of them. They fucking cooked. They fucking cooked. They fucking cooked. They were cooking. People who were like, oh, the writing is bad. Fucking, they did not know what they were talking about. How many fucking, ugh. Needless to say, this land won't let me realize my vision. Why do you concern yourself with the squatters? If they're of no use to you, push them out of sight and out of mind. A lord hardly deserves the title without land to govern. You would reject this contract knowing that? Stick to your ideals, man. You remembered my parents' saying. I do apologize, Lord Hydron, but I can't in good conscience sign this contract.
No.
Do you know what a refusal would do to my reputation? As a noble, you must know that this will have ramifications. All the land in the world does not make a lord until he shoulders the responsibility of protecting its people. To hell with nobles who can't recognize that. In fact, I would like to make a counteroffer. I will buy 100 of your vacant houses here in the capital.
No.
100? Vacant or not, residence does not come cheap in the capital. Your ilk could never afford them. I've already verified the going market rate. My ilk has more than enough to cover the costs. You're surprised? I looked into it while you were You're surprised? I looked into it while you were helping me make inquiries. Clever. I know I'm just a countryside noble, but you wouldn't dream of overcharging me, would you? It would certainly have ramifications. You must be familiar with my compatriot by now, yes? Indeed, your reputation would certainly suffer were it to come to light that you were trying to scam us. Can I just say I love that Stroll has fucking restless foot syndrome? Isn't it great that Stroll has restless foot syndrome, and then in every cutscene, his idle stance, he's doing this little foot tap? Surely you aren't threatening me, are you, boy?
Yeah.
Of course not. I've simply made a competitive offer for your vacant houses you could not seem to find a buyer for. You stand to profit, really. Huh. Just the idiocy I'd expect from the son of a backwater lord who could not even flee correctly. You'd sacrifice your house in the name of sheltering peasants. You may as well toss the money down the latrine. It insults the entire aristocracy, and you'll live to regret it. You're the one who will live to be sorry. This country will change, and corrupt nobles like you are on the cusp of extinction. My parents, who risked their lives to protect their people, are the real nobles and my heroes. Now, Lord Hydron, shall we put ink to parchment? Fuck yeah, bro. Fucking got him. Young master, you used your inheritance to purchase houses for us in the capital? Your generosity for us goes too far. Be at ease, old friend. I'm just being stubborn, perhaps even selfish. The more I pondered what I should do, the less clear the answer became. But when I asked myself what I truly wanted, I knew without a doubt. I wanted to see your smiles again, the ones I remember from a simpler time. I wanted those smiles to come naturally. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands, durable enough to protect them but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? Another gem of my parents' wisdom. I'm sorry, though. I know you wanted House Haliatis to rise again. No, you have shown us a way to live with more pride than any fortune or glory could impart. It has been my life's greatest honor, greater than any words I could express, to have served such a dignified family. I'm sorry to have left you to languish for so long. From here on, I hope happier times win the day. Oh, young Master Leo... Pardon. Lord Stroll. It is with our utmost gratitude that we accept these accommodations in the royal capital. Allow me the honor of gathering Halia's other refugees. Let us begin our lives anew, dreaming that one day we will unfurl the banner of House Haliatis to serve its new lord proudly. Rangif, everyone, I thank you. Once my journey is over, I'll be back.
ありがとうな。
And thanks to you as well. I couldn't have made it through without you. It was all you, my dude. You're a genuine friend, you know that?
あのな、
I didn't choose to help these people out of some sense of noble obligation. It was far more simple than that. If I have the power to save someone, then I will. As straightforward as it can be. When someone needs a helping hand, I'll be there to extend it. Your sincerity made me realize that about myself. I would wager my parents were much the same. I think living my life with that in mind is what they'd expect of me. I can sense Stroll's intense determination. It's like nothing I've felt before.
彼は
The proud noble Stroll, keeper and inheritor of the warrior's virtue. Fireforged trust, thus a new pinnacle of heroism awakens.
受け取ったよ。父さん。
While you were sitting on empty fucking real estate, I was studying the blade. Oh yeah. So Tara, that's not a fear that anyone who's familiar with Atlas games would have. No, the fear that all of us familiar with Atlas games had was that he would be kind of like a dipshit idiot best friend. And there are some good ones and some bad ones. Like the fucking right-hand dude in Persona 4 kind of sucks. The dude in Persona 5 is a himbo and it's great. But they have like their stereotypical first party member, and their stereotypical first party member is your bro, but kind of an idiot. And so Stroll is a fucking massive departure from what they've usually done in terms of your first party member. Stroll's a massive departure from the usual first party member. Because like usually the first party member like Yosuke and Ryuji, because those are the ones I'm familiar with. I'm not as familiar with Junpei, but he follows the pattern, but I don't know enough about Junpei to say whether he's good or bad. But Yosuke from Persona 4 and Ryuji from Persona 5 are fucking stupid. And kind of like they bring a lot of stupid energy and some wacky energy. And Yosuke is kind of insufferable at the start. Ryuji's fucking great. Ryuji's great. But Stroll is a massive fucking departure from the typical first party member.
Ma.
Well, I should visit my parents' grave. I think I owe them an apology for failing to rebuild our house with their inheritance. I'm so glad you found refuge here in the capital, Rangif. I even found a merchant my father knew as well. Your father would tell us all the time if there was ever an emergency, we should gather at the capital. In Grand Trad, but that's, pay me no mind. Before we return, shall we tour your new accommodations? 11. Okay, so every like 7 or 8 bond, every 7 or 8 bond is going to give us 1 up. Probably. Nurus! Oh, yeah. Alright, so first, do our night save. Now, in Persona 5, you did have both the himbo best friend first party member and also a rival a Sasuke rival character. Now, the rival Sasuke character in Persona 5 was good, but they could have done it better. But he was pretty good. Although he's not so much a rival Sasuke as like straight up as much straight up an antagonist, pretty much. Except for the DLC. In the DLC, he's not an antagonist anymore, but he's still like the Sasuke. But he's like the Sasuke after you brought Sasuke back to the village and whatnot. Let's see. Okay, what do we have available? Ah, shit, Nurus. Juna's available, though, Nurus. Like, what are you gonna give us? You're gonna give us a slot on Gunner? You're giving us a slot on Gunner. What's... Juna's getting her proper XP, and also she's great. Oh, no, she's giving us a slot on Dancer. And also her XP. So we really need to hang out with Juna. I wonder if it says anything more. One who strives for great change. I think that's the same as we got. Yeah, okay. Alright, Juna time. Hey, Juna. I wonder when that fake lance will be ready. Waiting is the one thing I'm not good at. Are you free right now? I have a favor to ask. It's about that festival in Brylehaven. I need to start preparing, so would you mind accompanying me? Yeah, let's go. I knew I could count on you. If you could do your teleport thing and get us to Brylehaven. I got separated from Juna while we were trying to avoid her getting seen. Oh no. How about a flower for your loved one? They're rare beauties bound to impress. Oh my god, is that what Juna really looks like? What the fuck? Is that a child? Cute kid, but I don't recognize the tribe. That's what Nydia really look like, huh? I need to prioritize finding Juna. Short King, how stupid are you? What are you staring at, darling? I'm over here. What is it? Is there something on my face? I thought you left me behind. I was worried I lost you. Oh, you were... Thank you. Well, shall we press on? We've got to meet up with Capra. Okay. I get it now. They have a... They have a thing. The show is proceeding apace. We have a stage under construction at the Coliseum, and for your outfit, last year's dress is being refitted for you, Juna. Ah, regarding a little thank you gift we're preparing. Oh, please, that's unnecessary. If there are any proceeds from this, pay it forward to the audience. Is that possible? That's quite generous of you, Lady Juna. We're so blessed to have you singing for us. The whole town is buzzing with excitement. Oi! That you thieving croner? What brings the high and mighty songstress to our lowly labor to sing at our lowly labor festival, huh? Why, you ask? Because I was invited. You liar, you slithered your way into it, you bloody snake. It's all you Nydia know how to do. I'm feeling conflicted right now because obviously this character is after my wife, but at the same time she hits many of the same buttons. Myrtis, please, there's no need for theatrics. I asked her to sing personally. I'm sorry, but you simply don't have the draw Lady Juna does. That's so? Well, it don't mean I have to accept it, and as a matter of fact, I don't. Don't let her get to you. Oh, I know. I've grown a thick skin over the years. Nothing for it. I do apologize for that. She was last year's main act, and I dare say she's cross about not being asked to return. Don't worry about it. I've always had enemies, and some have even made attempts on my life. And Capra, the harder something gets, the more determined I am to see it done. That's very reassuring, my lady. Truly. Well then, I'll take my leave.
いい？
It's not that I don't sympathize with her, but crowds are only won through hard work and skill. It's a tough world out there.
そうか。
ええ。
Natural part of any competitive field. But it's the challenge that makes people so happy to hear me sing.
やってやる。
Besides, having someone close by to watch over me gives me just the burst of confidence I need. I'm talking about you, of course. Got that? I can sense Juna's extraordinary trust in me.
とっておきの舞台にするわ。
Alrighty. 2 slots on
任せ
Dancer.
て。
If I'm gonna make this the performance of a lifetime, I have a lot to think about. Let's call it a day, shall we?
神王が決する日にまた一日近づく。
God damn it, that means that Juna... Well, no. No, okay. So we saw that, like, the belt was falling off, right? So that means that the glamour is actually, like... It's a thing that they do, that they have to put effort into doing, but it is actually a physical transformation that they cause their bodies to undergo. That has to be what's going on with the Nydia. They have to be like, right? So they're that small form normally, and then they transform themselves into the larger, more regular seeming humanoid version. But considering the fact that her belt was falling off, that tells us that it is an actual physical transformation, not an illusion. Since we got some time before that fake lance is ready, I let Basili... we're gonna settle here for a bit, yeah. I can't imagine they responded to that with chummy nod and smile. I made something about how the tide was too unstable to sail on. I mean, what's one more little lie on top of the heap? They bought it, I think.
助かる。
Is that so? Well, that works out in our favor. Now we must simply carry on as we normally do.
さて、
Ah, shit, Yufa. Oh.
どうする？
I forgot to unlock Samurai. We should unlock Samurai. Even if we don't switch him to it immediately, we need to unlock Samurai so that we make progress on the More quest, right?
どうする？
Let's unlock Samurai.
なるほど。興味深い。これはね、
A gallant who perfects the path of the blade and continues to fight for those who cannot take up arms themselves.
頼んだ。
もちろん。
O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength exalted. If thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, soul of the warrior.
ああ、
Soul of the samurai, my pinnacle. Its strength is beyond compare. I shall wield this sword in the name of justice. For my pride and the blood that flows through my body, I shall be noble in purpose until the very end.
おお。
Oh, yeah, good.
新たな技だ。
We're not going to change him yet. Because... let's see. This is... What does it get? It gets a single target. So we're going to give it the multi-target. Let's see. We should give it... Rising Slash. And then, hang on. And it's gonna get, right. So it has Slash on all. That's medium versus heavy. I mean, we can switch it for boss fights, so that's fine. And we already have Raging Edge unlocked? What the fuck? I didn't realize. Oops. Let's see. And then we already have the other stuff that we use for him, which we're gonna want to put on. Oh shit. Heat up. Shit. Do I want aim support or do I want fucking martial lore? I feel like I want martial lore. Yeah. Oh, I just realized. I can do this. Right, that's the... Yeah. So I can inherit Giant Slice instead of Slicer, right? So now he has a better single target skill on Swordmaster for while we farm XP. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Alright, so we should probably hang out with Yufa because we get the anxiety bonus. Hang on. Wait a second. No salt. We've only unlocked 2 weeb classes. What's the other weeb class? This would be the 3rd weeb class over here. This is it's not gonna be called this in English, but this is Shogun. This is weeb class 1, weeb class 2. This is weeb class 3. So we just got weeb class 2, not weeb class 3. Alright, let's see. And then we need to check the rock. See the rock. What's up, Basilio? Never thought you managed to grab both the priestess and the lance. Suppose you lot really are something special. Got me thinking, like, for a moment, I wondered if I met you all earlier, then maybe... don't mind me. Dell's still not totally sound, so he's resting up. Don't want him pushing himself too hard. Oh, is he the... My benefit. Yeah, it's about my staff. It's a divine relic which has been passed down through generations of chiefs. Though to describe its power is a challenge. You've met fortune tellers who can predict the weather in other cities, haven't you? They're descended from a priestly lineage, and I share the same power. In addition, if I use the staff to pray, I'm not certain, but I believe I could clear up stormy weather. Once a day, that is. Would that extend to making places that are way too hot cooler? Although again, I've not tested this power extensively. That's tremendous power. Well, I haven't spent my days training in the service of the gods for nothing. It is, however, extremely taxing, so I would hope you will compensate me accordingly. I'm not certain how well it'll work, so I won't require payment for this first time, but next time I'd like an almighty golden stew or 20 marbled bluefin tunas. Okay. Change a dungeon's inclement weather to sunny for 3 days. You can only change the weather for one location at a time. If it looks bad at a dungeon you want to visit, ask a Denny for help before setting out. Yeah. Gonna miss her cooking, huh? Well, we could probably get a lot more out of our travels with power like this on our side. Maybe later. So, okay, we were supposed to do that for the dungeon for Yufa. We were supposed to talk to him before we went there, and then we didn't. Oops. Let's see. Where is she? Oh, she's back at the fucking inn. God damn it. The tides will change. We'll arrive in Altaberry all the same. If you have a moment, would you care to saunter around Brilhaven with me? It's a city I've always wanted to see with my own eyes. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, we got more XP because I did it that way, so, you know. So this is Brilhaven. There are so many foods which I've never seen on the island. This bone-in meat. It's used as a ritual offering, yes? Has the heart been left out to dry somewhere? Miss, I must ask you to refrain from making such unsavory quibbles about our products. I apologize. I didn't intend for that to... Last thing I need is my customers thinking about is rituals and organs. That's exactly why nobody cares for you, Miss Starry. Well, now I'm regretful. It was rude. I was rude to the shopkeeper, even if it was just because of my excitement at seeing such interesting wares. Don't worry about it. I heard there are all sorts of different people in this city, and that makes it dangerous. But being a pagan, I suppose I'm the most different, a frightening prospect. There are so many kind people, too. Why, at the other place we visited, someone even offered me a special deal on a pail which pours good fortune. Well, that was a scam. Person probably... But maybe it wasn't a pail, but a flower vase? Oh no, So... I don't know if you all are familiar with the trope, the fucking, the cliche of the vase and the host club, right? They cause you to break a vase, and then they're like, oh, that cost like 1,000,000 yen. Now you're gonna have to work for us to pay for it. Like, that's a fucking cliche. And then, of course, the vase wasn't worth that much, but like the cliche is that, like, that's the scam, right? Everything in this town is so different from my own. It's a bit overwhelming, but also such a thrill. The clothes, the food, even the plants are completely foreign to me. And though we're not far from the island, there's this exotic smell in the air. You smell that? What is it? There's a tinge of sweetness. It makes me nostalgic. It's so rich. There's a complexity to it. It kind of tickles the nose. Shall we try to follow it to its source? Here we are. It's not very strong, but there's a complex smell. This is a Sanctus church, isn't it? Maybe they use perfume in some sort of ceremony. Are you here to pray? Oh, sorry, but no.
No.
Do you have some business here at the church? We were curious about the smell. Ah, I see that the young lady here is Mastari. But pleased to meet you. My name is Yufa. this is Biat. Is it alright for me to make introductions?
Oh, yeah?
Are you perhaps the one I've heard about, the one who's been stirring up a ruckus? Oh, never mind, I shan't pry. I am Hyperic. If you have an interest in Sanctism, I would love to talk further with you. But I'm afraid I haven't the time to do so today. I was just about to escort Ovi here, this child on her way home.
Obi.
I was just praying with Mr. Hyperic and visiting Mama in the sick room. In the sick room? Her mother is very ill. She's currently being cared for at this church. I apologize for leaving so soon after you've traveled so far. I hope you'll visit again, whenever you wish. I'll be waiting. Oh, sure. Until next time. Bye-bye, Yufa and Biat. See you later. Closure, eh? I wasn't intending to visit a church, but I'm glad I got to speak with a follower of Sanctism. I wouldn't mind learning more about the Sanctus in general. I'm curious about the differences between them and us. The Mastari, I mean. Would you mind maybe visiting this place again with me? I admit, I prefer not to go inside alone. Yeah, of course I will. Thank you so much. But I'm warning you, I'm going to chant your name while I sleep so that you don't forget this promise. I'm glad I invited you out. The outside world isn't as harsh towards pagans as I thought it would be. Anxiety reduced. But there's something a little off about this church. Might just be imagining things. Oh, I'm sorry. It's gotten quite late. We should be heading back. Something off about the church. Oh, right. I can fucking hang out with Nurus now. And that's what I'm gonna do. Wow. What's up, Nurus? Come to check on the progress of the lance? Well, you ought to know. I'd never work on it where those brothers could see. So how goes the relic search? Have you found anything? Even if it seems like a piece of rubbish, show it to me anyway. There might be a hidden trick to it like the others. Now that you mention it. And this it looks like no more than rubbish at a glance, but I say it never hurts to be thorough. If this goes here, then... capital. Never gets old. Absolutely magnificent. All the wisdom of the ancients sitting in the palm of my hand. Rather gives a chap the strength to go on. It's like this every time. At this point, I think your reactions are more interesting than the relics, Nurus. Oh-ho? So what's it set up like this, eh? Then it could be forward compatible with modern design. Ha! I'm struck, lad. Thunderstruck. The Nurus of moments ago was a driveling buffoon compared to the now. It's all thanks to you. Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna post something in oh fuck, y'all wouldn't get the fucking context of it because it's from a fucking Tumblr shitpost and I'm just posting the goddamn fucking GIF. I'm gonna do it anyway though. I will tell you the story about this meme in memes eventually. I mean, you can look at the name of the file in Discord and kind of get where you know what's coming from it. It's so much more though. Like that was a whole fucking legacy of like finding where that GIF came from, because somebody used that GIF in a post where they made a fucking typo and then it became a gigantic goddamn fucking meme on Tumblr. And then me and my friends tracked down the anime that the GIF came from, and it turns out that it's a fucking weird-ass goddamn anime movie from, I think, the 80s with a soundtrack composed entirely by Kenny Loggins. And it's a fucking weird goddamn fucking, it's a fucking trip, man. We fucking sat and watched that for a while. We watched that and it became like a whole thing because there's so much more to that than just like, yeah. But you know, the more I see them, the more mysterious they get. They're fundamentally different from igniters in both process and function. Ordinarily, magic just isn't viable without Maglen magic igniters, whether for the gauntlet runners or otherwise. In fact, this country's technology practically relies on magic igniters. Dangerous dependency, that. Might be why I'm so drawn to these relics, or you lot. So you dislike igniters then?
Yeah.
No, they're fine things that are quite worth researching, but wielding power beyond one's limits is a fast track to madness. I've seen it happen, old boy. Took a lot of experimentation. I'd rather forget that, truth be told. I was once approached by the government to personally participate in igniter development. They'd gathered up some destitute parapists who had no other place to go, and subjected them to experiment after awful experiment. I mean, this seems like a fucked up thing to ask, because of course he didn't stop it. He didn't have the capability to stop it. I also don't want to ask this, because I don't like either of these options, because this is a stupid fucking question to ask, because it's like... Yeah, that is why it's my follower thing. This is fucking... I hate these two choices because they're both stupid, right? Because this is... Of course he didn't stop it. He didn't have the power to stop them from doing it. And of course he didn't join them. I guess I'll choose this one.
Yeah.
The experiments had already started by the time they'd gotten around to asking me, and at that point, my descent would have been met like an insect underfoot. I lost track of several engineers I once considered friends that did participate, and it's hard to imagine what evils they worked there. Us tech-minded maniacs were all too easily led astray. Dangle some new technology in front of our eyes, and curiosity will win over ethics every time. They're fucking cooking. Every goddamn every fucking bit of this game is cooking. People, oh, the writing is bad. Uh-huh. They said after fucking getting, 10 hours into a fucking 120-hour... I never openly opposed the projects, absorbing myself in gauntlet runner research. Thinking back on it, I suppose that was an easy way to bury a guilty conscience. Naive as it was, I wanted to be responsible for an invention that inspired dreams, not one meant only for death and destruction. And now, after all that, I've been kicked back down to the bottom rung. This is actually a step up.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. These days I get to cruise and ramble as I please, with a seat in the prince's own runner. Though it's only because of my past choices that I can show off my best work nowadays, and the entire kingdom is a fine venue for it. A scholar could ask for nothing more. I can sense his pride as well as his deep trust in me. Easy. All that said, hope you'll still keep an eye out for these relics, eh? You fucking know it. Hero's fruit, baby. Something is nagging at me, though. Why the devil are all these relic pieces so scattered about the world? Seems to me like they were all once part of a greater whole. So is this some kind of natural coincidental dispersal, or something else altogether? Well, next time you bring a relic, we may very well get the answer. Counting on you as always. Increases in attacks. Yep. Huh. Oh yeah, I can.
さて
I should find the. I should find the thing. 1 second. Let me find the thing and post it in the Discord. It'll take me just a second. It should be on Know Your Meme, right? It should be, I think. Oh, come on. God damn it. This sucks. Wow. Okay, so it's pretty much impossible to find, but basically somebody on Tumblr once they had cooked something and they said and they made an excited post using that GIF, and they said, "I finally made the good," and they obviously meant to say the good food, and they replied to themselves with the good food, etc. And it became a huge fucking thing, you know, the typo thing. And so that image became the good, and then my friends and I watched the anime Cypher, and then we got another GIF from it. And we started making fucking shit posts. Until eventually it became like this. And Cypher is well, Cypher sure is something, I'll tell you that. That is a thing to fucking watch. That is 2 hours of what the fuck is going on. Yes, we did deep fry it. That's why it's the worst, Salt. Oh wait, you said the worst. And that's the worst. Yeah. So that's actually what you were saying, Salt. You were saying that deep fried GIF right there, actually. Now that I think of it. Let's see. I did the save. Okay. Go to the Gauntlet Runner. Check the pantry. Get a quick 100 XP, not like we need it. Let's see. Get the mag. Okay, so we got Stroll, and we got Hulkenberg, and we got these nerds. I need to grab some water real quick, so I'm gonna do that. Actually, I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we'll probably do. No, I'm just gonna grab some water. Yeah. All right, I think I'll do this one more day here, and then call it a night. And then tomorrow we'll hit some more quests and dungeons and whatnot. But yeah, let's go get Hulkenberg's level 7 and unlock Paladin.
私は
Make sure I did my save. Yep.
いや
Okay.
私も
I've been thinking of my once compatriot Rodante. I still want to believe in him. I can't help but hope that in the heart of his ambition still lies a knight's conviction. I believe I know the way I must see the truth, through a fair and honest duel. Wisdom 4. I doubt he'd fight fair.
それは
You think him capable of such dishonor? But surely... No, you're right. I shouldn't discount it. Perhaps he would resort to underhanded means. I suppose I simply didn't want to consider it. 'Tis a hard prospect to face, that he would change so drastically. But indeed, it is as you say. I have a higher cause to fight for. I cannot afford to risk my life on a more petty pursuit. You know, I've actually just been asked a favor by an old acquaintance. I should reach out to him. I should like to go to him now, if my witness has no objections.
ありがとう
Heartening indeed. Let us hurry to the gallows in Grand Trad. I've heard word that Rodante is preparing for another execution. Before I arrive, I must meet with a certain organization. You go on. Let us meet at the gallows. Good citizens, once again it appears some traitors have wormed their way into our midst. But fear not, in the name of the honorable order of knights, we shall render judgment upon these 8 pawns of evil who would disturb our peace. Damn, bro, you're not even being racist. Look, it's all fucking Clamar and Rassant up there. You're not even fucking doing your racism right, dude.
待て
Rodante, halt.
おっと
It looks like there's a fucking Roag up there too. You're supposed to execute the, like, you're supposed to do you're not doing your racism properly, bro. What now? Have you come to aid in this execution? We're here to stop you.
違うあ
Indeed, you stand as the guiltiest man here. Never hide your sins behind the knighthood's honor again. By my hand, you will stain it no further. Well, isn't this a sight? That defecting vagrant would bluster at the knight commander himself.
いや
Nay, we two were once royal knights both, birds of a feather, and so, Rodante, I challenge you to a duel.
騎士として
And should I win, I will halt this capricious execution. I stake my very life upon it. A duel, eh? You would gamble your life for this. You would be no match for me besides. Then do you mean to run from my challenge, O Commander of the Honorable Order? Death to traitors! Glory to the Knight Commander!
わかるか
The people would have your answer. A duel is a sacred battle. As a knight, will you disregard it? Very well, consider your foolish offer accepted. If you wish so badly to be reminded of the gulf between us, then I shall oblige you. Beat is my witness. Where is yours?
Oi!
Nacitum! Sir, you will be my witness. I trust I need not explain. Oh yeah, he's doing some shady shit. We go to more discreet grounds. This will be a fierce battle indeed, and I do not wish to see the people ill at ease. I shall meet you before the great gate.
行こう
Yeah, to me. Alright. I mean, this dude's like, I'm gonna kick your ass, and then she's just gonna be like, the fucking, I call upon the power of the kings of old, right?
ここ
You chose a place far indeed from any audience. Had you more confidence, we could have settled this for all to see. You're not allowed to die, Hulkenberg.
さて
Witnesses present and ready? Now then, let us fight with all honor and fairness. Draw your sword, Rodanthe. That would be quite unnecessary. Nacitum. I can't move. Ah!
Yeah.
Fool, you and the whelp have made quite the name for yourselves. You think I'd do the deed right there with the whole town watching? Nacitum here was kind enough to bring a specialist igniter once outlawed. I thought killing you might take some extra measures. Hurts, doesn't it? Like 100 blades in one, slicing through every part of you. End her pain, Nacitum. You can face me.
お前
I told you, Biat, do not interfere.
離れ
Weighted against despair, I would endure this pain 1,000-fold. Get fucked, nerd! What? How?
ノーダンテ
I wanted to believe you would accept my challenge in earnest, but now, more than anything, I see I was a fool to have faith in you. And then she fucking took him out with one hit.
ローダンテ
Your skills have dulled, Rodanthe. And that Nacitum fellow appears to have absconded. Victory is ours, then. As wagered, your farce of an execution shall be stayed. How can this be? An heiress of nepotism propped up by nothing more than her lineage has no right to take what I've earned by ability
ダメ
alone.
よ
I took nothing from you. It was you alone who soiled, then abandoned your knightly path.
黙れ
Stay your tongue. I am nothing like you. You threw your title away, but I have a duty to maintain absolute order in this city while the throne remains
いい
unoccupied.
か
Do you think it's easy to keep the citizens in line? Do you think it's a simple matter? Our snares must succeed for us to eliminate resistance.
いや
A knight follows an oath of allegiance, not power alone. 'Tis not a convenience of a title, nor a means to bury one's own fears of inferiority. I had hoped you and I might have one last fair duel as peers, but the time for sentiment has passed. Our paths diverged long ago.
おい
Enough of this. Take away this fiend who mistook and abused the crown's power for his own. About time we got to step in. Take him away. Aye, sir. Never thought you'd settle this in a duel. Not really a bloke to fight fair, is he? Who are you? Lady Hulkenberg didn't say. We're Knights of the Shadow God. Rodante's been relieved of his duties as Knight Commander. As such, we're taking him into custody.
この度は
Anyhow, you've really helped us out. We'd been waiting for a chance to catch Rodante red-handed overstepping his bounds. He might be. I did mention, yes. I had to call upon a certain organization before we set forth. I'd been asked to help expose Rodante's wrongdoings. Having departed the knighthood, I was also free of certain limits imposed by the title. Still, you seem pretty reluctant, Lady Hulkenberg. Kept saying you'd convince Rodante to step down of his own volition.
私は
I wanted to believe that within him a knightly pride yet survived. And now, 'tis an outcome most unfortunate. You brought him to justice, though.
そうだな
You're right, and I'd not have won without you, so thank you for seeing this through.
え
We've already investigated his home, and it had all the evidence we need. Seems he was executing certain people who'd gotten on the wrong side of the nobles. And those 8 were to be hanged today, they were all acquitted of all wrongdoing. It's not the Shadow Guard's true purpose, to be sure, but hard to overlook something like this. We thank you for your efforts in resolving the matter, Dame Knight. Should be Dame Hulkenberg, brother.
聖騎士
He addressed me as a knight to a fellow knight. I cannot say I've lived up to such a title. You're a model knight, Hulkenberg.
すごいよ
You exaggerate, surely. I have a ways to go until that point. We still have yet to restore His Highness the Prince, after all. For now, though, your words are enough for me.
ありがとう
Thank you. Since I parted ways with Rodante, I thought I was no longer worthy of the company of friends. But the more I floundered on my own, the more distant any escape seemed. and I lost sight of the path ahead.
感謝する
But now I've overcome the woman I once was, thanks to you. I can feel Hulkenberg's deep determination and trust in me.
彼女は
Paladin, motherfucker! And Dark Knight. And Dark Knight.
今新たな力を
そう私は君の騎士だ
Oh yeah, it unlocks Dark Knight. Oh yeah, I know. I have to fucking level up for Hulkenberg to become Dark Knight. I have to level up Wizard on her, and for Short King to become Dark Knight, I have to level up Knight and Magic Knight, obviously. Let us return to the team. I am tired indeed. We have done all we can here. The only thing left to do is wait. The pursuits of the Shadow Guard are classified, of course. I'm sorry to ask, but could you keep from mentioning these matters to our friends? I mean, yeah, you know her dick is huge. 10. Okay, let's do night save. And now let's check these out. So, obviously, we can now look at Dark Knight properly. That's cool as fuck. Obviously, she needs to get Wizard level 10, so we need to get 10 more levels of Mage on her and then 10 levels of Wizard. And then Paladin. So, the thing is, Dark Knight is DPS, right? Dark Knight is... It follows the Knight line, but it's primarily DPS. Whereas Paladin is the superior tank. Also, it looks cool as fuck. So Paladin gets like... So, okay. So this one, right? The biggest problem with Knight's Proclamation is that if you only have one turn, right? It's just Provoke. This is Provoke plus a cooldown, right? This is Provoke and also Guard in one move. Right? Yeah, it's kind of wings. And especially because it's Hulkenberg, so it's red. Right? On someone else it won't be red. Like this stuff's red, like on Short King, if I put Short King on this, all the red stuff would be white. Also, I love how the shoulder pad, it goes from the shoulder pads on Knight, right? Right, remember, I guess the shoulder pads were always floating. They're floating shields. They were always floating shields. Right, and then you get these ones. Right? And then finally you get 4 big ones that also have lances attached to them. Okay, well we're unlocking that. Yeah, but it's because of the wings. The hallowed shield who embodies the virtues of self-sacrifice. Yeah, unlock that shit. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength exalted. If thou art prepared to remain principled and pursue the path of the Protector, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Knight. So this is the power of the Paladin's soul. As a hallowed knight at my pinnacle, I shall protect all with my life. Let this new mission find purpose within me. It coincides well with protecting His Highness.
さらなる高みへ
We are not going to. But we need to inherit some skills. Let's see. So what does it get? It does not get any offensive skills, right? It's purely defensive skills. So we need to inherit the offensive skills onto her. So, let's see. For now, we'll inherit the ones from, right, we'll inherit Heavy Rush and Crushing Fist. And then what's good stuff that we have here? What do we have inherited on here? Guard lore. Yeah, we want to inherit guard lore. So, obviously, once again, we're not switching to it yet because we want to get as much... We want to... Like, especially because she's almost getting another Leaf of Light out of this, right? But, here's what we can do on Magic Knight, though. Ah, shit. We'd have to give up a move. I guess we'll give up First Aid, huh? That's fine. So we can get the better... So we can have the best skill from Paladin on Magic Knight. And then the Paladin Synthesis, you do get some offense. You get Crusader's Hammer, Peerless Sanctity. Okay, that's good shit. It's good shit. Okay, now it's nighttime. And what do we got? We have June. We also have reportable quests. Oh! Paladin got us up to... Okay. And this doesn't take any time. Oh, I can't teleport to more, huh? That's kind of irritating. Fortunately, leveling up more does not take time. So we can level up both more and Yufa.
Whoa.
I'm astonished you've managed to study so many archetypes. Are you some sort of prodigy? At the very least, you've surely won me a new memory returned.
素晴らしい。
よし
Are you okay?
大丈夫
Buster Wolf.
Ah,
Yes, I was able to remember a few things, thank you. But before that,
頼むよ。
seeing as you're here, won't you tell me some stories of your travels? I've been watching over you, but I do so value your perspective. He's stalling. Interesting. Though I heard nothing that might reveal this place. Which means, I suppose, that the king must have imprisoned me here because... Did you figure something out?
実を言うと、
There is but one place that comes to mind, but if that inkling is right, then too much else becomes inexplicable. If I'm correct in my hunch, it would mean the king deliberately placed me somewhere I know well, somewhere I could easily continue my research. But why would he want to help your studies? Indeed, that is the question. It would make a mystery of the king's intentions. Why would he intentionally imprison me here? I imagined I was put here to prevent my research, but it was quite the opposite. The king sought to place me where I might develop transformative magic yet further. And by continuing my research, my memories would return. In a way, all my travels may have been by his design. These answers I sought, this place, my identity. In the end, the only path towards them was continuing my pursuits.
この研究は
Oh my god. There's another possibility, Terra. There's another possibility. There's a possibility that Moore and Louis are the same person. It's possible that it's a Virgil from DMC5 situation, and that Moore and Louis are two pieces of one entity. After all, Louis does have the book. And the other thing that I think about is the book allows us to teleport into academia. How do we know Louis won't teleport into academia at some point? How do we know that he hasn't? How do we know that he hasn't been here? If he has the same book that we do, and he's this fucking magical prodigy, right? Also, remember, like, they have similar hair color and they both have Clamar horns. Now, I mean, I could be fucking, but like, listen. Virgil in DMC5 cut out his human self so he would be a pure demon. And then his human self right? Like, so that could be. Let's find out together. If I have your support, I can face any truth we ultimately reveal. I shall accept it unflinchingly, with eyes open. Am I a grave sinner who must pay for my offenses, or am I a revolutionary who must change the future? Also, this line. A grave sinner who must pay for my offenses, or a revolutionary who must change the future. That sounds like something Louis might like. That sounds like something that could apply to Louis, but it's something Louis would never say, right? But maybe. There's also the fact that Louis has that line that says, like that we saw from the trailers of how he'll take the ideals someone abandoned and follow them in their stead, right? This newfound resolve of mine is also thanks to you. For the utopia I will make reality, I'll battle my past until the end. I can sense Moore's willingness to accept the truth, whatever form it takes, as well as his heartfelt trust towards me. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Your tempered bond, Fireforged trust, etc., etc. It's the same line. The fucking soul hacker. Now it's time for your next task. A true test, this one. The thesis project, as it were. I ask you to research an elite archetype. Elite archetypes can only be revealed by having a peerless, unbreakable bond, and then said archetype must be cultivated to its limit. Matters not which one you choose to focus on, so long as you can do so until it can improve no longer. Okay, there it is. Alright, so I need to max out one of the top tier archetypes. That's it. Okay, got it. This is a height that none before you reach. The stronger your power, the greater it will impact me.
うまくいけば
Once this research is completed, the path to the ultimate archetype may finally be in sight, and with it, our ultimate answer. Everything lies in your hands. Let us break through the barriers of this trial and see our dream to fruition.
信じているよ
I'll believe into you to the very end. We can't do it yet, obviously. But let's take a look at the Soul Hacker. Void Wave. Heavy wind magic. Heavy wind damage to one enemy decreases attack for 3 turns. Cool as fuck. Seeker's Gale. Heavy wind magic to all enemies recovers MP for each hit. So basically, awful to use against a single target. Oh shit. Amber alert, huh? Yep. Well. I'm not going outside, so nothing I gotta do about that. Then, heavy single target heal. Crit rate up for everybody. Fire damage to all enemies, recover MP. Heat riser. And that shit. Yep. And then the synthesis. Almighty, so it turns the Blade Rider into an almighty skill. Winning Horse, which I assume is the ultimate form of horse-drawn carnage. Cyclone Slasher. Trial of the Seeker. Extreme almighty damage to all enemies, recover MP for each hit. Yeah, hopefully. Apparently, like, a car was stolen with her in it, and then they found the car, but not her, so... Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, the cape is great. So, like, this right... One of the skills... it's probably, like, this or this. They fly up... It's in the trailers, yeah. Anyway. And this is the third reference to a, this is a third reference to another Atlas game in the class names, because obviously we don't have it unlocked yet, but this is Persona Master up here. This is Soul Hacker, which is another game, and then finally Devil Summoner, of course. So oh, we can skip some shit. We can have Juna Soul Hack. Oh yeah, no, it's a game. They released a couple of years ago. They released Soul Hacker 2. We can make it. I wonder how Summoner's Mask works. I mean, there's no reason not to do... Well, we would lose our Seeker and Magic Seeker mask. But... I mean, we're not using the Seeker Mask that we got for free, and the Magic Seeker Mask we can easily make, so... Yeah, so basically, like... Oh, let's also see if there's... Is there anything here? Oh. Yeah. No, like, so... The classes, right? Soul Hacker, Persona Master, and Devil Summoner are, yeah. There are three different related franchises to Shin Megami Tensei, right? So Shin Megami Tensei is the original, and the spin-offs, Persona, Soul Hacker, and Devil Summoner are spin-offs of Shin Megami Tensei. So these three classes are references to the spin-offs of SMT. And this is, technically speaking, another spin-off of SMT. Yeah, there's no reason not to make this. And we can just make another Magic Seeker Mask. And it's not like we're going to use the Seeker Mask. And are there any other masks we can make that we don't already have? Okay, and now summons. Let's see. Dustbone Knight multi-target slash attacks. Looks like that's the only one we can make right now. War God and Femme. Are there any other... Well, I presume we can get more than one, so... Dustbone Knight. Cool.
Oh yeah? また来るといい。どうする？新しい力だ。この技があれば。なるほど。興味深い。これはね。
Travels having led to wisdom, they use their knowledge of the unknown to reach the very depths of the soul.
頼んだ。もちろん。
O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength exalted.
そうか。
So this is the power of the soul hacker, reaching into the very depth of my own soul. I shall use it well, to continue my search for the path I must walk.
おお。 よし。
We got some
ま
refund.
た強くなったぞ。 さて。
Oh, weapon store's closed. I need to do inheritances on my seeker shit. Anyway. What's up? I want, yeah. Oh, guess what? It's time to pick up my outfit from the tailor. Can we go get it, my good man? We're one step closer to really lifting some spirits, and I treasure these moments.
ありがとう。
Thank you for being such a good sport. Let's head to the tailor in Brylehaven then.
Konnichiwa.
Hello there. I've come to pick up my dress for the festival. Hmm? I thought the Rumbutt girl who picked it up earlier was in your employ, Lady Juna. Ah, fuck.
ちょ、
A Rumbutt girl, you say? It couldn't be. The singer from last year. From,
確か
if I recall, her name was Murtis, and she's still harassing me. That outfit is in danger.
急ぐわよ。
Perhaps she hasn't gotten far. Let's have a look around. There she is, over there. Ah, fuck.
お願い。
Murtis, right? Did you take my outfit? If so, I'll have it back, please.
何？
Your outfit? Don't play dumb. You're the only one who would have the gall to stoop so low. Oh, really? Well, I did pick up my dress earlier. But it's just so last year, so it's ashes now.
そんな。
You wouldn't. You've gone too far. No matter how much you... Yeah. It was my dress to do what I want with. They tailored it to my measurements just last year. And they have the audacity to trot you out in the same bloody dress? The comparisons alone would make a mockery of me. You're a big, famous songstress. What the hell compels you to show up out of the blue for a sideshow and steal my livelihood? So you listen, bow out, or I'll spread those pretty Erica flowers all over the stage. They're poisonous, of course, perfect for a viper like you. Maybe you'll shed your skin and the world will find out what a cute little thing you really are. Oh, I see what happened. There's something that causes them to lose their transformation.
待って。
Why Erica flowers? I can't. I'm scared. If there are Erica flowers on stage, I'll be with you.
いや
Too true, my ever reliable escort. I'm sure I'll be fine. I know I was asked to do it, but in a way, I did steal this performance from her. Still, I can't let all the people looking forward to it down now.
歌はね。
Music shares its origin with magic, you know. A song has the power to lift spirits and ease sorrows. As a child, music was my only hope in a way.
私は。
I want to share that hope with people all over the world through the magic that we call song. People used to say my head was in the clouds, that I was a dreamer, but it's not a dream. It's both my reality and my future. I can achieve it. I will achieve it. You're not so different, I imagine. You're making an effort to take the future in your own hands. Quite a pair we make, hmm? I can sense Juna's faith in me as our goals align.
逃げてちゃう。じゃあ。
I've decided. Forget the dress. I'll show up just as I am. No bells and whistles.
ありがとう。
I appreciate you being here today. Let's stop by Capper to tell him about the outfit, then head back.
神王が決する日にまた一日近づく。
さて
また。
Okay. Let's all just check what we have. We have Stroll, level 8, Yufa, level 3, these nerds. Should probably level Barden so I can get that half turn, because being able to swap like that is pretty good. But first, I'm gonna go grab the stuff. Alrighty, and then we go over and get our daily mag. And then I'll do my save, and then we'll call it a stream. Alrighty. And that's a fucking stream. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. And see y'all tomorrow for more of this in the morning. And then we'll be raiding in the evening, right? So, yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Later.